Hi viewers, welcome to my tutorial section. In this section, we are going to be using the import and export command with the schema object in a pluggable database. Basically, what we're going to be doing is that we are going to be exporting the HR schemas object to a directory we are going to be creating, and we are going to be importing the exported HR schema object into a new user also that we are going to be creating. So let's start. First thing we need to do when you're working in a container database where you have multiple pluggable databases, you need to be sure that you are connected to your pluggable database. That means your pluggable database needs to be open. As you can see, my pluggable database is already open. We are now going to be creating the directory. So to be creating a directory in my Oracle home, so I will just make directory. So I'll make there. I'm just going to call this directory export. And then I'm going to give a full permission to this directory. So I'm just going to have that. Okay, so let's just confirm that. So you see this is the directory we just created, and then it has full permission. So let's go on. The next thing we're going to be doing is to export our HR schema object. Now the export command is exp, and then to do an export we need to have a dump file and a log file. So we are going to be creating this dump file with the .dmp file extension, and then the log file with the .log file extension. So I'm just going to have exp command, and then I have my file for my dump, the directory created, export, and then I'm going to have slash. Since I'm exporting HR, so I just have this like that. And then for my log file, so going to have the same thing into my directory. Then I'm going to call this hr.log. Okay, so we can export now. So we need to specify the username. At this point, we're working with the HR schema, and our HR schema is in our pluggable database. So the username will be HR at pdporcl, and then the password. And so our export is started. We have to wait a while for the export to be done. Okay, so our export is done. You can see we have all our schema objects being exported. Okay, let's verify our exported files. So I'm just going to have change directory, export, then into another. So we can see our HR dump file, and then our HR log file is present. The next thing we're going to be doing is that we are going to be importing the exported HR schemas to another user that we're going to be creating. So let's just quickly create a new user. So I'm just going to create user. Okay. Let's now go ahead and use import command. Okay, so to import, I'm going to have to do this. We need to reference the DMP file. To import, the command to use is imp command. So I'm just going to have imp there, and then I have the file. When you are importing an exported object from one user to another user, you need to introduce the from user clause and then the to user clause. So I'm just going to have from user, into user, sorry about that, Friday. Okay, we need to specify the username. At this point, we're going to be using the sys at our pluggable database. So I'm just going to have sys at pdbrco. And then have my password there. Okay, our import has started. You can see that importing HR's object into Friday. Okay, so we have to wait a while for the import to be done. Okay, now let's verify if Friday has these objects. Okay, so let's log on to Friday. I'm just going to open a new tab. Okay, now we're connected to Friday, so let's just I'm just going to pick a table. Let's look at department, for example. Okay, so you see that Friday has HR's schema objects. I hope this has been very informative for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for viewing.